Hey everybody, today is a great day because we are back playing The Witness. Now last time we had finished up the swamp puzzles and now we are on to the monastery. Now the monastery is kind of on the other side of the island, and because my bridges are all messed up and I don't want to mess with them, I'm just going to take a boat there. Now as you can see, we have 6 lasers and a 7th confused laser coming out of the ruins, and so we are getting close to finishing. Still got several more areas to do, so still lots more stuff to do, but let's get on a boat and go to the monastery. I'm Lokana, and this is my gaming channel. We want to go here to the monastery. Now we might pick up an environmental puzzle on the way. In fact, I'm kind of staring at this one right here. It looks very environmentally. Getting a little bit of sparkle. A little bit of sparkle. I don't know. There we go. Some of these puzzles really do take a while, and you got the environmental puzzles. Oh, there we go. There we go. I was like, where am I supposed to go next? Yeah, some of these are just crazy. So that's the bunker greenhouse area. I've never even been. I've kind of went by there to visit, but I've never actually been inside it. Bam. Now I think that went to the River Obelisk, and we have done we've done a good chunk of those for the River Obelisk. When we did the swamp environmental puzzle. So a good chunk of it is done already. Okay, so here is the entrance to the jungle puzzle, which we will do very soon. And then here's the monastery. Now there is also a Monastery Obelisk, so we will be working on environmental puzzles for there. There we go, that looks good. So right away, we've got an environmental puzzle to do. Here we go. So you can see we have now put 2 fine entries into the obelisk. Oops. God, there's so many. There's so many right off of that circle. There we go. There we go. Pretty, right? I didn't get that one. Man, they had way too much fun, I think. Way too much fun using that same glass and no line. What a quandary. Okay, so that went into the monastery as well. Oh, there we go. There we go. You see it? it's weird to be standing right next to the obelisk while you do one. Oh, hello, environmental puzzle. Oh, hello, environmental puzzle. Here we go. Alright, so let's open up this gate. Pretty simple. Now, what have we opened up here? Here, we have opened up yet another puzzle for the viewer. Okay, so this is the start of the monastery puzzles. Now, what I love about the monastery puzzles is they're not like anything that you've done before. So, no separating squares, no isolating, pairing up suns, no drawing Tetris pieces, no going through hexagons. It's very similar to the Shady Tree puzzles. Okay, so here we are inside the monastery. So you might notice not a whole lot to do, not a whole lot to see. The panels are dead and inactive. There's something here, although if that looks like an environmental puzzle, you are right. But we need to unlock more of it to be able to do it. Okay. So the only thing that can be activated inside the monastery is this little frame around this. It's not quite a bonsai tree, but it's I think it's like a cherry blossom, little tiny cherry tree. Right, so the way this works is, so I do have some hexagon to go through. Hold on. I have to do it from this side. So I still have to go through all the hexagons. And so what this will do is it opens some shades. Okay, so I shut those down. That's not going to help me. I open these up, which is not really going to help me. Okay, alright. Nice. There we go. Okay. How do we do this one? So you'll notice the trick of this area is all about standing in the right perspective. Very clever. But, however, I don't seem to be able to carry this through. So there has to be something else happen. actually never seen that environmental puzzle done before. So that's just me figuring stuff out. I did not know you could do that. So let's start with this one. Now, pretty easy. You just have to figure out... Yeah, some of these are kind of like, wait a minute, I could have done that. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that one's kind of tricky because you seem like you can do it more than one way. Ugh. Oh, maybe you gotta do it this way. I guess? Yeah, see, this one you can't do because that screen is blocking it, but you can just look and see... Once, two, there. So, this also activates this. Now, this is very much like the Shady Tree puzzles. It's all about getting the perspective correct. Yes. Okay. You can use the same branch. Oh, no. I gotta use this. Man, sometimes you get so locked into what you're supposed to do that you miss stuff. I swear I've done these puzzles before. I've never, when I did these puzzles, I didn't even know environmental puzzles were a thing, so... Alright, so this is the opposite in that you have to actually follow the branches. But of course you can't follow the branches right here and now because they're blocking the path. So you gotta remember... You gotta remember that. So over to, up to... Okay, can I remember that? Over to, up to... God, how did I remember that? Alright, so I am baffled by this one. It appears to do this. And then there's no information. So I'm just gonna somehow get to there and just guess. I'm just gonna guess. Alright, so what is it? I can kind of use that as a guide, actually. Alright, so... wait, what? Alright, so... Yeah, it goes over 2, down 2, over 1, up 1, over 1, and then who knows what happens after that. Okay, so it goes over 2, down 2, up 1, over 1. And then somehow it just gets to here and then down. I don't know. I don't know what happened. I mean, I knew everything except for I didn't know what happened here, so it could have... maybe you can do whatever you want, so maybe it's open to stuff. Okay, so... we have completed all of the environmental puzzles that can be completed on the monastery. There's a ton that we haven't done. That also is from the monastery. That's that puzzle right there. This is parting in the clouds in the jungle. All of the rest of these are all ones you get by tracing around trees and stuff in the jungle. So we're going to do that in the next episode. So the only thing left to do now is to activate the frickin' laser beam. So the monastery is a pretty short section actually, so you can activate the laser beam pretty quick. Alright guys, so let's head out to the laser beam. Okay. Wow. That can't be. Wow, I didn't know that... I forgot that the monastery was that short. Where's this laser gonna shoot? It's gonna shoot through that tree. Huh. Yeah. Alright guys, so that was the monastery. Very, very short. I can assure you that the town puzzles, which I never actually finished, the town being over there, those are much more in-depth, and I got stuck, and then that's when I stopped playing, because I couldn't figure out one of the town puzzles. The jungle puzzles are kind of interesting. They're very different from any of the other puzzles, and that's as far as I've ever done. And so once I do that, then it will be all new stuff for me. Well, the tree houses were new stuff for me. Alright guys, so we're going to do the jungle puzzles next, and then on to town. So I will see you guys in the next episode. Alright guys, bye.